going on, Tyler?
What's up, Tyler?
Where do you think he's going? Top
Well,
three.
watch it be like Brooklyn. I mean, none of those teams excite me. Like, I'd
Yeah.
rather see him go to the Spurs or the Suns. Imagine if Dallas wins after the Luka debacle. That'd be so funny.
No,
1.8% chance.
Screw that.
They just get blessed with the flag lottery after the Luka disaster.
This is why I traded him because
just
I
knew.
knew it. I had a feeling.
Some people are coming around a little bit just because Luka did look out of shape again in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Not the majority, obviously, but
I mean, he still put up like 30 points in the night.
right.
I hope Jazz. Really? They're just kind of.
Yeah, why
Black.
Jazz? I mean, none of those teams excite me. Ball's nasty in Charlotte, but Zion's 1 foot out the door, I think, in New Orleans.
I feel like we've been saying that for the last like 4 years. Raptors is just going to Canada.
Yep, you now live in Canada. That is crazy. It's a big change. Rip City, Cannon's Blazers going to win it, 3.7%. Nah, it's going to be one of those top teams. I'm going to go a slight underdog, Brooklyn. It's rigged for New York. The Islanders went from 10th to 1st in the NHL lottery, so now it's Brooklyn's turn.
What's this pick to Houston?
Yeah, I don't understand that. Like the Suns can win it, but then it just would go to Houston. I don't know. Jazz needs something. The people of Utah need something to cheer about.
They have the hockey club, right?
The Mammoth, you mean?
Oh, the singular.
Singular.
The Mammoth. Okay.
It's weird.
Ugh.
Mammoths is also a little weird. Doesn't really roll, but like Mammoth is very weird.
What's the amount of sports teams that have a singular?
I don't think it's much. Connecticut Sun.
Yeah.
But it's the Phoenix Suns. But Connecticut Sun. There's one.
The Crimson Tide. Singular.
Yeah, the Crimson Tides. But like,
Now they'll botch that pick. It doesn't matter.
yeah, they wanted Yeti, but yep, there was trademark issues with Yeti coolers. Yep. Wild. Wild is weird though. Like, it's not like a tangible thing, right?
Magic Jazz, yeah. Heat.
Magic, Jazz, Heat, Thunder. But like,
No,
Thunders?
no. What's Temporary Lightning Avalanches? Yeah.
Like, I heard multiple Thunders? I don't know. It just seems weird to me. Like, those are like Magics? Like, those don't even count to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not like an animal
Yeah.
or a person type object, you know, like I don't know.
The New England Patriot.
Yeah, the New England Patriot, right, exactly. The one Patriot. Jumbo's down to 11, nice. Alright, we've got a bunch of cheapies left in Bundesliga Midnights. It's a full case of Bundesliga Midnight. I think this week Chrome Champions League comes out. So that'll be a really fun new soccer. Alright, is that true? Well, it's baseball. I don't think we'll have 15th in 3 days. Oh my lord! It's a Thursday release, isn't it?
Yep.
What a joke! That's so. On a standard Wednesday release, they can have Fanatics Live people because they get 24-hour advanced permission to rip. So all Fanatics Live we ripping all day Wednesday. And that's why they're making a Thursday release. They've been doing a bunch of Thursday releases on big products because of that. It's got to be because of that. It's what a joke. Sucks for us because we'll have to wait till Friday. What a joke. Clearly, Donruss football is Friday. Donruss racing. Select La Liga soccer is also Friday. There's a lot of stuff this week. Yeah, Flawless baseball is Wednesday. Resurgence football blasters. Skybox Metal Universe. Topps tennis royalty. Wow, didn't we just do royalty UFC? Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Tennis royalty? Wow. That's a bold one. Interesting. Bowman Jumbo half case has 11 teams left. I think 2 big teams left. 2 big teams.
One big team recently went. The Tigers recently went, but yeah, we still got the Brewers and Cardinals.
Brewers and Cardinals. Brewers have a couple guys. Mate and Pena. Weatherholt and Matthews. Weatherholt's a big one for St. Louis. They have a pretty good pitcher too, but Weatherholt's the bigger chase. Resurgence football's at 23. I can't believe that stuff had a Chase rookie auto in every box on Friday. That's crazy if the product's just like that in general. Bundesliga's down to 8. Team just went off the board. Steven says, give me Frankfurt. Nice, thank you, Steven. Frankfurt is off the board. That was the biggest team left, I believe. Craig, what's up, Craig? How we doing? Shout out Rylan as well. Got Celtics in about 45 minutes. I feel like they have to win tonight. I feel like the winner of tonight wins the series. I think the Celtics could win 3 in a row, but Knicks can be a little scrappy. So I feel like winner of today wins. Obviously, it's only 2-2. It's not like it's 2-2 right now, and winner goes to 3-2. But I believe the Celtics even it out. They'll win 2 of the next 3. I believe if they go down 3-1, Knicks will find a way to win 1 of the next 3. Good to see you, Steven. How you been, man? Bundesliga. I haven't done Bundesliga stuff in quite some time. Brand new. It's right here. This sealed deal case, 6-boxer. Bundesliga. I actually like the midnight stuff. I don't know if they're gonna have team names on this. Last time when we did, what did we do? Midnight basketball did not even have teams on it.
I remember that. Yeah.
So Bundesliga might not either. So we're gonna need some checklist help. I'm not gonna be a uniform guy, and basketball is a little easier. Mm. Ooh, super cheap filler for Bundesliga if we need to go that route. It's like $18, borderline past filler point, but I think it's $18, so we could do it at that number if people are around and want to fill that up as a filler. If it gets kind of below 15, it's usually not really worthy of a filler at that point. Colin and Jillian, what do we got? Angels in the jumbo team off the board. Thanks, Colin and Jillian. We're down to 10, I believe, in that. There we go. Got Celtics at 7:30. Is the first hockey game at 7 or 7:30? NBA draft lottery as well. NHL 7. Washington, Carolina. Washington needs this one. Going down 3-1. Carolina's a pretty good team. Washington's a good team as well, of course. But if they go down 3-1, I don't have much faith that they're gonna sweep the next three. I mean, that's pretty typical in most sports, but let's see. Just want to see if they do the draft lottery. Is the draft lottery even on?
It's probably ESPN.
NBA countdowns.
It's probably after.
Probably after
that, yeah.
Just want to see if they do it live. Very good weekends. Shout out to all the moms. I forgot Mother's Day posts. Usually do one. I totally forgot yesterday. Spaced out. So shout out to all the moms in the crew, of the crew, related to the crew. Big time. Big time shout out. Happy Mother's Day to all. A day late.
Went to Wright's Farm on Saturday night.
That's right, Saturday night.
Some chicken and pasta.
Was it delicious?
It was.
What kind of chicken? Like, is it chicken parm? Is it grilled chicken? Like what?
Just family style, just like all, like legs, thighs, breasts.
Like
just
breaded or
skin.
just skin?
Yeah. White and dark meat.
Yeah. I'd just be taking down the white meat. Pasta. I love me some pasta though. We actually went with my parents to Tavern in the Square on Saturday night. So that's good.
East Greenwich or
yeah.
Question.
It took 10 minutes to get a waiter, and they didn't even come over. I had to go ask for one.
Oh jeez.
Waiter had no idea we were there. Who was responsible for our table?
Was it busy or was it just kind of an awkward spot?
We were kind of in an awkward spot. We were in the back, kind of behind like a wall for booths, but not like fully. But like who ended up having was in view a couple times. I have no idea. So it was whatever. Food took a little bit, but it was delicious. Food Try the nachos for the first time.
Oh,
Their nachos don't come with protein on it.
you have to order separately.
You can add chicken.
I feel like most are like that. It's just plain, and you have to add chicken or
Really? I
yeah.
felt like maybe
Yep.
it's just because I go to trash places like Applebee's where it just already comes on. I had never really seen that before, or that I've noticed. I don't usually order nachos, but nachos are something that I'm like a little more into these days. Camacho, I think, just went ham. Resurgence 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 10 pop centuries. Thanks, Mike. Well, speaking of pop centuries, I gotta get a box out. Did you put the knife back?
I did, yes.
Mikey Mike.
It's a brand new case, right? Of
It
Pop
is.
Century.
It sure is. Pop century is now down to 5.
6, I believe.
Sorry, 6. Down to 6. Here's the little pop box.
Into 18
Whoa.
for Resurgence.
Resurgence. I can't believe how good that was for Chase Ricky's.
Every
Chase
box
Ricky in
is-
every box for one of the 3 autos. And a second auto of like Cooper DeJean in one of the boxes, who obviously not like huge money for Cooper DeJean, but a stud player. 45 minutes, 18 seconds on the tip-off countdown. We were just talking about Giannis leaving the Bucks, potentially. What do y'all think? Trade night this Saturday, is it? News to me. I have been off sick for a week. Is it really?
Fact check that. Let's go.
I can't be here. Graduation. Countdown to NBA Draft Lottery, minute 35. Trade night is this weekend. I had no idea. I do have graduation on Saturday. I think it's at night. Let me see. URI commencements. Commence. Spring 25.
Mike Pettit with a Leaf Metal Pop Century spot. Thank you, Mike.
Thanks, Mike. Friday is nursing and arts and sciences. That is not for me. Saturday, yep, 5 p.m. Smack in the middle of trade night. College of Environment and Life Sciences and Graduate School of Oceanography. They've combined us. Business, Pharmacy, and Engineering on Sunday.
What if you just put in your twin to sit
Yeah.
in at graduation?
Trin 777.
Yeah.
I will be capped and gowned up Saturday. Block. Ugh. They're not allowing us to have a receiving line. Rangers and Blue Jays in Jumbo. Renshaw, what's up, buddy? And a Bowman random. Renshaw, let's go.
Down to 8 left.
In the Bowman Jumbo?
Yes.
8 left. 2 big teams, right? What did we say? Milwaukee and somebody? Milwaukee and St. Louis? So, a little pricey for a filler. Need a bunch of those small to medium teams or maybe one of the big boys to go, and then we could look at a filler for that. But it's a moving. Bunch of Bowman spots going. Not too bad, Renshaw. How about you? Tell John I said hello. I think it said 3 years, 175 million left or something like that. I don't know if I saw that right. It was on a little ticker. Eagles Cowboys Thursday night, baby. Number 4th, I believe. have a line for that? Nepal, Malawak, 2 Duke guys are there as well. These guys are at the draft lottery.
Because Zion's the
rep for New
the
Orleans. He's like, we got the second pick. He's like, I'm leaving.
Good luck, pal.
Yeah, good luck. Good luck in New Orleans. I hate it here.
See Derek Carr retired?
Retired, yeah, it's crazy. Leaving money on the table. But he's also been paid and he got a nice signing bonus and all that. He's giving back like a roster bonus, but none of his signing bonus or something like that. Crazy. So, was it Shuff? I don't know how to pronounce his name. The dude they drafted. Front runner to be their starter day one now.
Yeah.
Which was always a possibility with the shoulder thing that Carr is being approved, but now it's like wide open for him. They say it's going to be open competition with what? Him, Ritter, and who am I missing over there? Ritter. No, Jake Hayner, right? Hayner, Ritter, and the new kid. The new kid's going to, he should be the reveal in 14 and a half minutes. Get your bets in. Who's winning the lottery? So what do we got? You think it's a top 3 and then a cliff, Tyler, in the draft? You got Flag, Bailey, and who am I missing? Harper. Any international prospects, though, that could be sneaking up in there? I feel like sometimes there's surprise international guys that just, like, go higher than we think. Not much, Courtney. What are you up to over there? We're trying to fill some Bundesliga, some Bowman, some other stuff. And then we got NBA draft lottery in about 14 minutes, the reveal. And then we got Celtics coming on. We've got Caps, Hurricanes starting in a couple minutes. I feel like this class seems okay. Like, you got the big name and Flag at the top, a couple other guys that look like they're pretty good. And then some of these other guys that you're seeing, like, you're looking at a mock draft right now?
Yeah, I'm trying to find, I think 20th pick is the first
international guy you see on the map,
yeah.
Traore. Just got out of a massage to help your bad hip. Why the sad face? Did it not go well? Johnny Broom. He was a beast in the tourney, right?
It was.
Auburn?
Yes. Yeah. Not as beast as Clayton was.
Sacramento loses pick if not top 12. They're giving all the...
If it's not top 12...
Atlanta, 96.2% chance to, like, get their pick. That's so misleading because we're talking about, like, percentage chance of getting the one pick. Mm-hmm. And they're throwing all these other percentages out there. Philadelphia loses pick if not top 6. So Oklahoma City's like, come on, Philly, get 7. Mm-hmm. They're like, let's go. That's their best chance. What's up, fellas? Surf and turf for dinner tonight. Just got done spreading 80 bags of mulch at your pop's house in Mass. I did 30 today, Stefan. That puts me at 200 total. I spread at my house. So I'm right there with you.
That's why I just don't do it, and I wait for
Dude, yours would take like freaking 15 bags. Yeah. I did 150 bags, and then got COVID. Was laid up for a week and a half, and then got right back to it. Yesterday did 20, and today did the last 30 I have. So 200, plus actually a bonus 5 that I had left over from last year. So 205 bags spread. And now I'm out.
You do that each year?
Yeah. Sir. Since we cleared that, and it wasn't cleared in the very beginning, it was all just tall trees and briars everywhere. But since we cleared it, mulch it every year. For the past 3 years, I think. 3 years? 3 or 4. It fades and stuff, but now that we've got like a good base layer, I'm not mulching on top of dirt, I'm mulching on top of old mulch. So
yeah. That'll be a job for me at some point this year.
Yeah, we haven't done our, like you have the front garden that you're going to do, right? We haven't done that yet. We have to do that still. But we did all the frontage by the road. That huge, massive 200 mulch.
You just put like mulch in there or just put dirt? I'm just trying to think of the...
No, it's already got like dirt just naturally there.
Sure.
Yeah. So the mulch just goes right on top of that. Trying to keep weeds down and stuff, make it look nice. Yep. I get the bags. Last year I did the math. When the bags are on sale, they're 5 for 10, so $2 a bag. And I did the math on how much you get in a bag and what you get in like truckloads and stuff. And it was cheaper to get bags only during the sale because when they're not on sale right now, the sale's over. We got 200 bags during the sale. The sale's over now. They're $3.97, so it's basically half off when it's on sale. And it was cheaper than the truckloads. I looked at like 3 different places that's delivered truckloads, and it was more bang for your buck to get bags. So I did a truckload the very first year, I believe, but looked into it last year, did the math, and it was just simple numbers game. Whatever's cheapest was what I was going with. Drinking cab to celebrate, love it. What do we got here? We got Scott Carr says, "Give me the Mets and Jumbo." Thank you, Scott. All right, Jumbo's cruising right now. Down to 7. Need some help. There's 2 big boys. Get a bunch of teams off the board and filler those 2 big boys. Or if a big boy goes, we could look at potentially a filler. Obviously, Natty Phil's always the goal. Yep, $2 a bag, baby. That's the one. That's the price. That you got to go for. Bucks a bag is where it's at. We got all 5 for 10. Us 2 with only 40 bags. Nice. Yeah, I mean, most people don't. So Bailey and I have, I don't know how to describe it, but we've got like... I don't know how long it is, but it's pretty... While we fill up this Bowman here in this Bundesliga. He's interested in a cheap Bundesliga. It's like $18. I'm a horrible... I can't draw at all, so... Right, here's our house. Here's our driveway.
Looks like a square.
Yep, that's my house is kind of a rectangle. Yep, you, sir, are correct. So here's like the lawn. Let's see. I'll show you guys in a sec. And then by the road, we've got this long area. Driveway comes here, and then we've got a little side garden over here. And here's the road. Sure, but I haven't done this part yet. There it is. Boom. There's this is house. So we have the front garden like a lot of houses have, right up against the house. We've got our front lawn. We've got this huge area. It's not drawn to scale. The lawn's a little wider than the mulch part. Frontage of the road, it used to be all trees and just huge brambles. We had somebody come by with a little tractor thingy, took all the brambles out, had the trees taken down. So we have a little circle garden here on one side of the driveway, and then we've got all this here on the side of the driveway, and the driveway goes alongside the house. I mulched all of this, 200 bags, this spot and this spot. We still need about, I don't know, probably 20 bags for the front. Then we'll be done, but that was my project to start the summer. Usually we do it way later.
Greg Rhody took the Royals, White Sox, and Braves.
Nice.
Jumbo.
Thanks, Rhody.
Cap King NT spot and a random teamer in Bowman.
Thank you, Cap King. So usually I do it like a month later than this, and that's a mistake because there's more weeds and stuff already up by then. So I was weeding and mulching, but we're basically done, which feels nice. Summer hasn't even really started. I have way more things to do, so getting one big thing out of the way is good and rare for me.
You know that white fence on my right side?
Mm-hmm.
I washed that for the first time in like
Ooh.
2 years.
Power washer?
Because it was like green. Not just like sponge and just.
Oh, sponge, wow.
It was just green from the grass. Like
grass?
Like,
oh, it might have been like algae buildup too.
Yeah. Everything.
Mine gets like that too. My deck railings get green and stuff. Yeah. The power washer. My power washer was leaking last year. I couldn't use it. I have to get it looked at. That looked at, and I need a plumber. We got 4 left in the jumbo. What's a fill look like? I know there's 2 big teams in there, but see, 55, so 30 plus 22, 52, like $55.
Yep.
So a $55 filler. What are y'all thinking?
Maybe less.
Maybe less. Greg Allen says, "Hey, I like that order, Cab King. I'll match it with a Bowman random, hobby random, and an NT serial number random." Thanks, Greg. It is satisfying when you're done hauling that many bags of mulch, for sure. Absolutely. I got to put some, like, it's preen. That's what Soren told me a couple years ago, to put down on top of the mulch to keep the weeds from coming up. Stuff called preen. Anybody ever use that? I got to try it this year. You lay it on top of the mulch. I would have thought you put it before the mulch, but you put it on top of the mulch.
Preen?
Yeah, preen, Preen. Supposed to be good against weeds. Soren swears by it. He probably had some, professionals lay it down for him back at his old house. But not preening like a bird preens. Is that what it came up? Birds? Yeah, birds preening. Spreading oil all over their feathers and cleaning their feathers. Fun fact of the day. Yeah, that stuff, preen. I bought a couple bags one year and then never didn't use it. Good idea. All right, crew. Let's fill these up. Yeah, Bowman. Pop Centers only have 5 too. Camacho did a bunch of work. Black trash bags. Oh, under the mulch. Yeah. When I first bought the house, there was liner under the garden right in the front of the house. That it wasn't trash bags, but it was like that garden liner, that black, almost like tar paper, kinda, but whatever it is. Yep. Yeah. A lot of people do that. Yeah, mine's just the dirt and then the mulch, which, at the end of the day, because we mulch it every year, it would have been better to lay something underneath, but we didn't, and now it's kind of too late. So, there's fresh coat of mulch, thin layer to make it pop. Yeah, maybe next time. Yeah, I think it's too late for us. We've already got a few years of layers of mulch, so. Zealous is there for Chicago. They're showing all the reps there. He was pretty fun to watch as a rookie. Rolando Blackman, old school for Dallas. Kamara, Portland. Hakeem would have been.
His stuff doesn't work as well for us for whatever reason.
Why are they staying on Hakeem for like 20 minutes while they're talking to him? So, what do you mean by the messy stuff? Like that official like garden liner paper, or? Well, we've had pretty good luck once we mulch. Not a lot of weeds poke through, which is nice, even without like the preens, because we've got a good base layer, I think.
I have a bunch of stuff, just grass and weeds.
Oh, the meshy. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah. Yeah, I think you got to go with the solid papers or plastics or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, I know that mesh type stuff you're talking about. Zion looks so miserable.
Do you think this was in his contract? If we were in the lottery, you have to sit there, so that's your incentive to.
It seems weird that he's there when there's been like rumors of
him leaving. Yeah,
I don't know.
feel like this Trailblazers right back from him. That's where he's going.
All right, crew. What do we think? What are we thinking on an $18 filler for soccer? Anybody want to dabble with that? It's like 8 smaller teams, super cheap. Jazz co-owner Ashley Smith. 14% chance. No, they just have the envelopes. Trash.
Yeah.
They got to go with the NHL.
This is rigged.
When the Milk Thistle comes, game is over for gardening for me. Plastic don't allow the water to drain, so I don't recommend using plastic. Yeah, well, you could poke holes in the plastic, right? You could make a little bit of drainage in it if you wanted to. Yeah, NHL draft shows the balls live for the picks. They'll do soccer filler. Steven? All right, cool. Anybody else? It's super cheap. It's like $18. This case right here of Midnight. as we're talking about mulching and boring, maybe some of you are into it though. I mean, it's 'tis the season, right, for yard work. Spurs, 14th pick. They didn't have the worst odds. That means somebody jumped, right? That's how it works, isn't it? Doesn't mean they jumped to 1, but like they jumped somewhere. Like, what were the odds? Pull up the odds again. Draft lottery odds. Hawks. Spurs had. So is that how it works? Chrome Soccer. Yeah, that's gonna be a good one. I hate that it's the Thursday release. That's trash. Bulls. Portland. So no Happy Camden or Reggie tonight. They're already talking. They just looked at Dallas. So does that mean Dallas moved up? I think that means Dallas moved up because they just showed Dallas.
Oh my god! If they're gonna
Come
get the
on, one time.
No.
We're not listening to it. We just have it like on mute, so I don't know what's really happening. But they showed Dallas, and Dallas had small chances. Does that mean they moved up? Chat? Anybody watching this debacle or what? Spurs. Does that mean their pick just went to the Spurs? I don't know.
Well, yeah. Look, the very top four picks.
Oh, the Spurs are in the top 4.
I think they had 2.
Oh, my Brooklyn's out.
Imagine the Spurs flag him and Wemby. Sounds like I'm out.
Sounds like 7th pick. Yeah, that sealed the deal. I'm out of here.
Was flag or nothing.
All right, Wizards. That seems like purgatory. Washington doesn't seem like they're.
Oh, they had a top 3.
Yeah.
Potential. Oh, wow.
Sixers are up there now.
Oh my.
So who's left? The Jazz are still up there, and the Hornets are the 2 big ones that are still potentially
Jazz or
up
Hornets gonna be 2 of the top 3.
Jazz or Hornets. One of them's getting bounced right here. Jazz got bounced, so Hornets are the favorite. Hornets, Sixers, Spurs, Mavericks. I don't want him to go to. I want the Spurs to win. If not, I want Dallas to win. I want him to go. I don't want him to go.
I do not want Dallas to get rewarded for this.
You don't want him to go to Philadelphia though. Celtics and stuff. What do you think, chat? What do you think? Flag sitting there like, all right,
Like,
it's such a big deal for him because it's like, you know,
yeah, like this is where I'm gonna live for the rest of my life.
they're showing Edgecombe up there in the top 4. Gotta draw it out. It's trash. NHL, so much better. Actually doing the ball draw live. Come on. Is that not superior? This is rigged. It's behind closed doors. You never know. There's been so many conspiracy theories on rigged drafts. What was it? Was it the Ewing one? Was that the big one with like the frozen envelope or something? Frozen ping pong ball or something, right? Was there something with Ewing? And then obviously the Duncan one. Mavs, Sixers in the top 4, yeah, and Charlotte and the Spurs.
Go to Charlotte because that's close to like Duke, right?
Yeah, North Carolina, yeah. I said the Mavs earlier. I was like, wouldn't it be funny if the Mavs, after this whole Luka debacle, and Louth was like, all like, no. That'd be so funny. It's probably just Charlotte. They're the favorite. That seems boring to me. Sixers will probably pick somebody else if they win the lottery. They'll redraft like Ben Simmons or something.
Redraft. You own his rights already.
All right, crew. Let's fill these up as soon as this draft lottery reveal finishes. Let's fill them up. Let's Bundesliga filler it, Lau.
Yep.
You want to get that ready? Lau's going to throw up a Bundesliga filler right now. And then we'll monitor the Bowman, see if another team or 2 goes. Well, that's the whole point of the lottery, right? So you can't just tank and just automatically get it there. I don't mind the lottery concept. Like, obviously, NFL, it's just worst record with tiebreakers to determine, when teams are tied in record. But and then I think they rotate the picks on the tied records, right? That's why like the Pats moved up in certain rounds because they rotate through the tied teams in subsequent rounds. But I like the lottery system because tanking is pretty trash as a fan, and it affects other stuff too. Right? It affects the teams they're playing against and their records. So it's not. It's kind of like fantasy. It's like, oh, when you stop paying attention, it doesn't only affect you; it affects the whole league. You know. So I mean, they still tank because still 14% is better than 9%, right? So like that extra 5% has value. If it's Dallas, people will call it rigged for sure.
Yeah,
That's what
definitely.
Luke would think.
100%.
That'd be so funny.
No.
I hope it's Charlotte fourth right away, just so that like all the favorites got knocked down.
Okay, let's take this down.
You want to grab a list of the teams that were taken as well?
Yep, just did.
Perfect. They just showed the next one for you. Mike, what's up, man? We're putting a filler out for Bundesliga and trying to fill the Bowman Jumbo. Those are the two closest right now. And we're also keeping tabs on the draft lottery real quick. It's going to be over in a second. Double checked everything, good to go?
Yeah.
Then you got Celtics coming on. We've got Bowman both ways. We got the Jumbo PYT. It's over here, 3 autos per box. We got the 3-box Hobby Random. We've got Resurgence, which had a Chase rookie auto in every box. So if you didn't watch our Resurgence break the other night, 6 boxes, 3 autos per box. I'll name 1 auto from each box. Brock Bowers, Marvin Harrison Jr., Malik Neighbors, Bo Nix, Caleb Williams. In 6 boxes. It's crazy. Those are all spread. Hornets, Sixers, Spurs. Reggie's like on the edge of his seat right now. Where you at, Reggie? Yeah, Steven. We will. Full case of hobby. And hopefully multiple. I gotta talk to the boss tomorrow. This is the 4th pick. Come on, be Charlotte. Yes.
Oh my
Yes.
God.
Yes. Let's go. Come on, Sixers. Come on, Sixers. Be the 3rd pick. Sixers. Yes. Let's go.
Don't be Dallas.
I told you at
Such
the
a
start of
joke.
this. Oh, man.
Such a joke.
Here comes all the rig stuff online. Oh, man. Reggie was so close. They got 2.
How much did the GM of Dallas pay the NBA? It's like, please save me.
That had nothing to do with my team, and that was exciting and thrilling and hilarious. That's so funny.
God, it's so bad.
Lowest odds to win the lottery. They are the 4th lowest ever to win the lottery. That debacle.
Yeah.
At least
Exactly,
it wasn't Philly.
Renshaw.
Yeah, no Philly for sure. Oh, that's hilarious. That's so unbelievable, though. Oh, man. All right, Bundesliga filler is up. So take my mulch drawing and throw that away.
I can't believe that.
Dude, who called that? Was that on stream or was that before we went live? Oh, man. Too good. Kyrie, AD, and Flag. Well, AD for like 20 games, probably, right? And Kyrie tore his ACL, so...
Yeah, he's out till the middle of the year.
They'll trade him for Joel Embiid. True.
Oh, man.
Hilarious. Embiid, that thing's falling apart, huh? Philadelphia? That thing's a disaster.
Dallas gets the 1 pick in exchange for sending Luka to LA.
Yeah, NBA was like, hey, we need a superstar in LA. We'll hook you up with Cooper Flag. And Dallas GM was like, all right, I'm going to catch a lot of crap for this, though. They're like, don't worry about it. We got you.
Oh, my God.
That couldn't have gone any funnier. $17.99 on the Bundesliga filler. Super cheap. 8 cheap teams to fill up the full case. If there's no teams on, I'm going to struggle with the Bundesliga Midnight. The NBA didn't have teams, so that's a little different.
And Cassidy with the Leaf Metal Pop Century spot.
There you go. Thanks, Ben. We're down to 4 on that, I believe. Domi didn't even get a call from the league, right? Did you guys see the end of that game? That hit he put on Barkov? He just got the 5K maximum fine. Now watch the Mavs GM taking all the credit. He's going to be like, see, guys? I don't think he can say see, guys, on winning the draft lottery. I don't think he's that I think he's that dumb.
Dan.
NBA feels so rigged.
Because it is. It's all rigged, except when I bet on it. Then it's not.
I mean, they need to do the NHL. NHL this year had the ball picking live, and it was combinations too. So it's like you couldn't just rig one ball, you know, because it was like the 7 came up. It's like, all right, these teams are eliminated. Now the 14 came up, you know, whatever. Yeah, pretty dirty hit, right? That was not good. That was from a ways away, that dangerous distance from the boards. Yeah, not good. I want Florida to win so bad. It gets the Bruins a first-round pick, but I'd love to see Marchand, and I absolutely love Kachuk. And can't stand Toronto. So I know Florida dominates the Bruins. It's been tough struggle against them, but I don't even care. I want Florida to win it all. Florida or Vegas. Vegas is my number 1 choice. It's my second favorite team, but they must win tonight. They can't go down 3-1 against Edmonton. Oh, Carolina on the board. 2-game suspension. Yeah, I agree. He should have gotten a suspension. I was even talking to somebody that I know that's up in Toronto, and he was like, that needs to be a suspension. It's just not a place for a hit like that. Was that Gossesper? I've seen Kachuk talking to Nylander after that play. He was saying, I'm coming for you after you next game. I know, and I think Nice came in and was like, why not me? Why not me? Right? Wasn't that the conversation? I would love to have Kachuk on the Bruins. Matthew, not Brady. I would take Brady too, but Matthew Kachuk's beast. How about Rantanen? Rantanen's playing out of his mind. Don't put the $sign because Facebook flags stuff. Really weird. Just put like cheap. Just put like 18 in the word dollar. Yeah, Nice is pretty good. I mean, both those teams have so many good players. When Marchand, I know he's just turned 37 like yesterday, but when Marchand's on your third line, he's still pretty good. For him to be on your third line, that's you're a pretty deep team, pretty loaded. It's a good sign. It's getting the filler thing ready for if we can fill that Bundesliga. He's got the teams already ready, right? Yeah, looks like it. Anybody looking at those last 4 Bowman baseball teams? We can fill it right now, but it's like 55. Would love to see it go down under 50 with either a big team or 1 or 2 of those smaller teams going. Pop Century is just at 4. It's a fresh case, so like the on cards, the duals, triples, multi-autos, the Pearl Redemption, all on the board in a freshie. It's also been a ton of fun. Soren's definitely the GOAT when it comes to Pop Century knowledge, but there's plenty that Louth and I enjoy seeing hit as well. It's Soren, then Louth, then me. I'm definitely bottom on the totem pole of Pop Century knowledge.
No, we're pretty close. Combined, we're like half a Soren.
That's true. that is fact. Ugh. Surprised nobody's taking Milwaukee in the Milwaukee's still there, right? In the Bowman Jumbo?
Yep.
They got a couple big prospects. Let me grab another water real quick. All right, chat. Who wants Bundesliga filler? Super cheap. One of the cheapest fillers you'll see. Wants to get us started on that. How about Pop Central? Only 4 spots left. Yeah, September 4th, I think. A lot of people online were like, serves Jerry right to have to watch them raise the banner. That's pretty funny. That's what it needs to be. Was it last year? It ended up being a great game, but it was like Kansas City, Detroit. It was a phenomenal game, so like it worked out, but don't give me non-conference matchup.
I think it was 2 years ago.
So, yeah, whenever it was, but like give me that rival right there. Whether it was like the AFC or NFC championship replay if those teams are playing each other again, or like a division rival like that. Don't give me an AFC NFC matchup on Thursday night, opening night. And it was a great game. It was phenomenal. But like going into it, you just want the storylines. I know it's like, oh, it could be a Super Bowl preview or whatever. A Super Bowl rematch is fine, yeah. Just don't give me like 2 projected good AFC NFC matchup. That's not like a Super Bowl rematch, you know, or like 2 years ago Super Bowl even. It's just like Detroit, who's been trash, who was supposed to be good, against Kansas City, who had won it, you know. I hate that. Wasn't it last year? It was like, was it Kansas City, Baltimore, or something?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, I mean that's good. 2
Right,
powerhouses in the conference.
Who's the tight end that couldn't get his foot down in the end zone?
Oh yeah, likely.
Likely. Yep. Likely story. Stephen Cockrell, a couple filler spots to get us
Nice.
started. Thank you.
Thanks, Steven. Filler's off to a start now. 2 gone. 8 to go. Super cheap. So the 4 left in the jumbo and the 4 left in the Pop Century. Those are the 3 closest things. They're very close. Broncos Chiefs Christmas night at 8. I do love Christmas football. Bless you. I think they said unless it's a Tuesday or a Wednesday, there'll be Christmas football every year. And they said they won't do an awkward Tuesday or Wednesday, but they'll do, you know, typical Thursday, or I think they'll do Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays.
Remember the COVID games? It'll be like a random 4 p.m. on Tuesday. Just
Was there?
fit it in. Yeah,
I don't remember that.
Some weird.
Tuesday and Wednesday NFL games due to rescheduling. Oh, because like team outbreaks. Okay, yeah. Yeah, like they couldn't field a roster, basically.
Right.
That sounds vaguely familiar.
Thanksgiving night, then to Sunday, then to Tuesday, and then Wednesday. Oh, man.
All right, order up. What do we got? Latovis says 2 pop centuries. Jason and Noah are in the house. Thanks, fellas. Pop centuries down to 2. Let me get that second box ready. That'll be ready to go in a second here. Be right back one sec, chat. Let's fill them up. We'll go with this case, right?
Yep.
Dead top lows.
Two spots left in Pop Century.
Puff's gonna just linger. Anything else in?
Nope. Nothing yet.
2 pop centuries. 8 super cheap fillers. Midnight full case. Hit this one. Haven't hit those 2. Both of those would be cool.
What's this one?
De Niro and Pacino.
Did we hit a Pacino
No, not.
when you weren't here?
Oh, when we weren't here, I don't know. No, I'm not sure. It wasn't the photo. I would assume that would be the photo. Someone would choose Pacino for the photo, I would think. I'm not sure. I mean, it's possible for sure.
That was so long ago.
What was that, Wednesday? Last Wednesday? 5 days ago? That is a long time to remember something. These days. But anybody interested in a $55 filler for Jumbo? I mean, there's 2 chase teams in there, Milwaukee and St. Louis. We could put that up, but we'd want to put it up kind of with the knowledge that we're pretty confident we're going to fill it. Be $55 right now, I think. Cubbies, Astros, and then 2 big ones, Brewers and Cardinals. Or anybody looking at any of those 4 teams. Any team brings the filler price down, of course, that goes. And only 2 left in the Pop Century, 8 left in the Bundesliga. Midnight full case filler is only $17.99. Super cheap.
Are you done with school officially?
Yeah, I'm chairing a search committee for a new hire, so I have that going on. But my class stuff is all done officially. I put grades in and everything. So
What does the chair do? You basically just tell people what to tell you, right?
no, I have to put together the rubric of all the people, all the applications we evaluate. Like we have meetings with the committee, and I have to put together the rubric. I have to like send that stuff to HR, and I've got to communicate with HR on some stuff. I potentially have to set up like the site visits, and I have to set up the Zoom interviews. That's the first interview. Then we do site visits for the finalists. That part's a little in contention because like someone in our department brought up a great point, and he's got a lot of experience. Like this should not be on the committee to like literally help schedule flights and stuff. Like that should be like
That's
admin stuff. So I'm hoping that part gets delegated
or
elsewhere.
HR.
HR does not. They have a thing like right on their like stuff about this that they don't. But we have college based administrators, you know. So I'm hoping not. I mean, that's ridiculous. Like, I have to figure out flights and stuff. That's wild. So I'm hoping that not that part, but I got to do all the other stuff. A lot of paperwork behind the scenes and stuff. We have a bunch of applicants. I gotta set up the meetings for us to discuss applicants. I gotta set up the Zoom calls, yada yada. So it's a lot of stuff. Not a gig I wanted, but it's kind of not given a choice.
Yes, we get when you're good at your job. You have to lead things.
Yeah, I don't know why. That's why they made me do it. Wants to save us here and fill one of these up. What do y'all think? Winner of tonight's Celtics-Knicks game wins the series? That's how I feel.
I don't think Celtics can win 3 straight. Or it's 2 straight? No.
They'd have to win 3 straight if they lose
Yeah,
tonight.
okay.
Yeah.
Game 4, right?
Yeah, it'd be either 2-2 or 3-1 after tonight. All the same people there. Ben Stiller, Timothy Chalamet, Kylie Jenner, Spike Lee.
Spike Lee's there
Every time.
every year.
Yeah. He's not some bandwagoner. He's
He was there when when they were terrible.
Yeah. Celtics just smashed threes last game. You can't expect a 50% 3-point shooting night. They went 20 for 40.
And you're going to have more of the game 1 and 2s than you are.
50%. Yeah. But 40 is like a fine number. That's 8 less than they shot per game, I think, in the regular season. So like they're down, but that was the first game that was 60. Yeah, first game was 60. I mean 60. I would love to, Mike. We need some help on that. I can't believe how good the first 6 boxer was. The Chase rookies just hitting nonstop. Every box had one. It's wild.
Opened 2 boxes from the shop and hit 2 Drake May autos. Nice.
Unbelievable, Mike.
Yeah.
That stuff's crazy. Either of them low numbered? This stuff's wild, isn't it? They loaded it. I think, they know it's unlicensed, but they know they have the autograph rights, so they put a bunch of autos of the big boys in there, it seems, huh? Which is cool. If it's unlicensed, that's what it should be. You should be able to hit. Right? Especially when they have the autograph monopoly on the big boys. First shot of the game for the Celtics, a 3.
Game over.
Game over. Lost called game, 30 seconds in.
They're on pace to win by a shutout.
Yeah. Oh, Foster, that guy sucks.
The extender.
and they had on the telecast, what game was he in? He just did a game the other night, and I forget which series it was. One's on the Celtics series. And on the telecast, they were like, oh, he's been out like 4 months with like a shoulder injury or something, and like one of the best referees in the league, Scott Foster, welcome back to action, the announcers were saying. He was out for like 4 months with an injury or something. And they're like, welcome back to one of the best officials in the league. I was like, this guy gets trashed on. There's statistics that heavily show that
Who was
he's an extender.
the ref who was like bald and used to like
The one that raced Barkley?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. I can picture him. I can hear him. His name's escaping me. His favorite thing to call was blocking. The hip thrust was
Just be
insane.
point down at him and then hip
But
thrust.
he would like trot like a few feet and then do throw the hip thrust.
Dick Bavetta.
Dick Bavetta, there you go.
Never would have guessed that.
No, I wasn't gonna get there either. Should have known that, but that was a while ago now.
2007.
Oh, he wasn't caught.
Greg Allen says, "Let's break it."
Let's break something, says
Thanks, Greg.
Greg. Thanks, buddy. Just because one guy was caught doesn't mean others weren't involved, you know? In all sports, officials.
Cav King grabs a Bundesliga filler spot.
Thanks, Stefan. Celtics had another 3 already. Watch out. Lot's going to get us ready here. He's got to get that list. It'll take a couple seconds. But we do have 7 left in the Bundesliga. Filler, it's super cheap, $17.99. Full case, a bunch of cheap teams in there on the filler. We have 4 left in Bowman. We could do a filler. It'd be $55. It's the jumbo 4-box PYT. 2 big teams are left. Or if we can get a big team to go, or even the smaller teams to go, it gets a little cheaper. So I think Derek White's 3 for 3 from 3.
It's a good percentage.
Yeah, that'll work. So let us know on that Bowman Jumbo. We'd love to see the Bowman Jumbo tonight. This midnight cheap filler to fill. Obviously, we got this Pop Century right now. We'd love to see some Resurgence. But at least those things that are super close. Alpha's getting Pop Century ready. First letter of first name. Yeah, Celtics need to do, and I think they did a little better job at last game, was move the ball before taking the 3. You know, try and move the defenders. Algor signing a 1-day contract in June to retire as a Ray. Nice. There we go. Lost hooking us up with that list. It looks like it is done. You just got to get us set up. Nice work, Lau. Got us centered and everything?
Yep.
All right, cool.
Good.
And you know the fix in case we need it, right?
I do.
All right, hit us up.
Do it.
All right, crew, here we go. We've got our first break of the night. It is 2 more boxes of 2025 Leaf Metal Pop Century. This stuff is super fun. Lots of cool autographs in this stuff. We're going random letter number 6. This is first letter of first name. First letter of first name on this one. 2 and a 4, 6 times. Lost hooking us up. Short break. Fun one. And then we got to fill up that Bundesliga, fill up that Bowman, get some more moving on that Resurgence. The C to the R.
We've got Camacho up top with the C, Greg Allen with the R.
Not 1 of 1 eligible, so the bounty will not go up and will not be awarded on this break because we have 1-of-1 pre-proofs and lots of 1-of-1s in general in this product. There's an all other letters, so if you don't see the letter pictured there, the hit goes to the all other letters. Oh, the tape got caught. Look at this. This thing is open already. The tape got caught. The sticker. Okay. First up, card cam hits is 1-1 pre-production. This is Juliette Lewis. J spots. Taking home the first one, Camacho on the red ice pre-proof. And Heather Thomas, H spots, Mike Pettit. All right. Should have 4 more here. We have Amy Yaspek to the A spot. Let this be still my heart. Insert die cut. A spot. Mike. What's she from? I'm 0 for 3, I think, already.
Who's that?
Amy Yaspek. What's best known for?
Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Oh, Robin Hood Men. That's all right. Problem Child.
The Mask. Wings.
Oh, we saw Giancarlo Esposito the other day. Oh, let me get you a number on this. Sorry, I keep forgetting. 7 of 8 on the Yaspek. Gus Fring. Love it. G. That is Ben Cassidy. That is a 1 of 1. Giancarlo Esposito goes by the actor or actress's name. First setter, it would have worked out the same way here with Gus Fring. Love me some Breaking Bad. John Travolta, nice. This has sticker on it because the sticker inside the box had opened up on the pre-proof and got stuck all over this. So I just want to replace the top load. It's nothing to do with the card. J spot, Mike, nice one. 5 out of 6. Is he a big Scientology guy? I think he is, right? He's done some great movies.
I think so. It's him and who's the other one?
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise.
Yeah. And then the guy from that 70s show who's now, I think, in jail. Danny something. Masterson.
Masterson, yeah.
Christy Brinkley. Nice. C spot. Mike. 3 of 15. Oh, Christy Brinkley. Old school. All right. There's box 1. Box 2 coming right up. See, that was a trash 3 and almost airballed. Boom. All right, this one is still sealed properly. We'll unseal it here. 1-1 pre-production proofs. Gianni Paolo. G. Ben Cassidy. And Lou Ferrigno. L spot. Vitovis. All right, 4. We have a 1-touch. That means an on-card. I think we have a Pearl Redemption as well, which will be a random, because we don't know who it will be. Jimmy Walker. J spots. Camacho. Jimmy Walker. JJ. We have, number on that. Lots just reminded me. 2 of 3 on the Jimmy Walker. I always forget. Nancy Kwan. N spot. That a little kind of scope design. It's nice. That is 1 of 5. N spot. Mike. We have the Mystery Pearl autograph card level, including parallels, will be awarded at the time of fulfillment. So this is a random. We don't know who this will be. On card is the Russ controversy himself, Alec Baldwin, A spot with that scope design, beautiful as well. 39 of 79, Camacho. Not as cool as the Mel Gibson Braveheart one, but not bad there. Alec Baldwin, A spot. Mike on that one. Can you set us up with a random, please? It's got all your names in there on the random. Let's auto so you can see the dice. Nice. Want to throw random up there. Name on top after the dice roll, and random will take home this Mystery Pearl autograph redemption. There it is. Dice roll. 6 and a 6. Mixing it up. 12 times. Name on top. Taking it home. Good luck. 11 and 12. Greg Allen sneaking in for the Mystery Pearl autograph redemption. Greg, coming your way, man. I'm going to label that for you. And we'll start the recap with this. Here it is, crew. Much love on the fill. Jeez, I keep my head twice again. Recap of 2025 Leaf Metal Pop Century 2-box random letter number 6. This was just randomed off. This is going to Greg Allen. Rest of the recap. First letter of first name, Gianni Paolo, G. Heather Thomas, Lou. This is Juliet, Lewis, Christy Brinkley, Amy Aspect, John Travolta, nice one there, Nancy Kwan, Jimmy Walker, and we got Giancarlo Esposito up there. That was a 101, right? Yeah, it was. That's a nice design. The villains, this is probably my favorite design in the set. I would love to hit the Anthony Hopkins one in the villains. And we've got the Alec Baldwin on card in the one touch. A spots. It's going to Mike. Appreciate the fill, crew. That's another Pop Century in the books. All right, no 101 increase. So, markers going in the trash. Whoever buys 3 teams in Resurgence gets the Alec Baldwin auto. Look at that. Wow. Mike's trying to fill Resurgence with an Alec Baldwin auto giveaway. Thanks, Mike. Any 3, or is there like a limit on that? Like, do you have to spend some money? Mike, what are your stipulations here? If you have any. If you don't, you don't. I'm just trying to make it clear. It's your card, so
Right.
you get to do what you want with it. But
Especially if more than one person gets 3 teams.
yeah, I'm assuming you'd go with first person. Right, Alan. Label this up. Oh, jeez. Who let these all out? Maybe some 2 bags off. Isn't this like, is it Nico Harris?
Nico, yeah.
He just looks at this pack and says, "Look at that fat face." That's why we traded him. Look at it. I just saw this as I was walking by to get some team bags. He looks big in that photo, huh?
I mean, he was big for a little bit.
Yeah. He's so good though. Like, he's so fun to watch. That literally caught my eyes on the way to the team bags. Dumb trade. Just for fan base and merchandise, like, my lord.
So this video is this bigger guy, and his nickname was Fikola.
Fikola Jokic. All they do is chuck up threes. It's so boring to watch. It really is. Win or lose, it's just boring to watch. But yeah, they've been chucking up threes. I mean, started 3 for 3, right?
9 of 12 shots have been threes.
The thing that drives me nuts is like Tatum and Brown can be like elite
So
going to
good.
the rack.
Yeah.
And when you go to the rack, you get guys in foul trouble too. They're losing now. They're up huge. I mean, it's the first quarter. Not a huge deal, but Porzingis has not been good. Not been good. He has not looked right. Yeah, I mean Tatum's length and then Tatum's mid-range jumper. If he wants it, he can put it over anybody. Basically anybody in the league. Maybe not like Wemby consistently, but that's the most frustrating part. It's like if they didn't have the talent to do that, then like okay, whatever, chuck up threes and hope you make them. But those guys can take it to the rack, and they don't want to. Like Tatum just wants to shoot threes. Like, look at that.
Eric
Right
Levine
inside the
with
three-point.
2 filler spots.
Nice, thanks, Eric. Easy E in chat. Where you at, Eric? What else just went? Let's see. Cab King, another Bowman, and an NT. Thank you, Cab King. There he is. What's up, dude? How you been? What was for dinner, man? What'd you boil tonight? Try to fill that Bundesliga up for you. 5 left.
Cheap filler, $18.
Super cheap. Yeah, it is. It's completely gone. Because the
Analytics says it's the worst shot.
analytics say it's the worst shot in the game.
Well, I would say the half-court shot is the worst. But
I would say the three's bad when you shoot 25%. But they're taking like the average percentage on threes and the average percentage on twos, basically. And they're looking at, mid-range versus in the paint, whatever. But
grilling, there we go.
grilled,
Nice.
wow, holy crap, Eric. You feeling all right? Grilled hot dogs? Hot dogs of all things? That's like the king of foods that you boil. Damn, man. Did you make an extra one for the dog or what? We're halfway home on the cheap filler. We have 4 left on Bowman. Anybody interested in a Bowman filler? I haven't seen anybody say anything when I asked earlier, but Bowman filler would be $55, and it's got 2 chase teams in Milwaukee and St. Louis. You're a changed man. I love the grill, man. I'm not like a grill master by any means, but I grill all the time. Salmon, chicken. I don't do steak on the grill anymore. I used to, but I prefer steak in the grill. I mean, in the oven. A little sear on the stovetop, throw it in the oven. So I had some steak to cook. Yeah, we did have our own hot dog. There we go. Put the pot of water on the grill. You gotta have a side burner for that. I've got a side burner on my grill. I got a nice grill. It's one of the things that I splurged on when I bought my house, and it was worth every penny. Use it year round. It needs to be clean though. Cleaning it is the worst. I would pay you like I don't even know $50 break credit to clean the grill, but it's got to be like take it apart and clean it and like down to like back to silver. You know what I mean? I can't stand it. Can't stand cleaning the grill. I'm not talking just like the grill top, like the little flame dispersers and all that stuff underneath. Because once all the stuff gets caked on there, start to get flare-ups and messes with cooking. I don't know, if I get Bailey on board, you might even be able to make more than 50 on it. Because she's helped sometimes and we both despise it. All right, who wants to help out? Nobody interested in a Bowman filler? Bundesliga 5. I mean, Bowman filler's got chases in it. I know Greg is. He texted me. He said, "Let me know, please." I think he's out to dinner. He said, "Please let me know if you do a Bowman filler." I mean, he'd probably be good for a spot or two. We got a cheap grill and the thing won't die, so I can get a nice new one that's indestructible. I mean, that means you got a good grill. Yeah. If it cooks fine, man, and it's indestructible, that's all you can ask for. I haven't had any problems with mine either. Wheels broke, but that was because we transported it for a wedding. But got replacement wheels. The grill itself has been phenomenal. Actually, the lights on the knobs went out, but that's probably because I didn't cover it in the rain multiple times. But I don't really care that the knobs don't have little rings around them to light up. That light up. I don't know what happened there. Something shorted or whatever. Mine does have that little light on the handle that when you open it, it shines on the food, but I need like another light. One's not enough. I need to order another one. All right, crew, we're got a lot of stuff hanging in the window here. It's close. We are close. Haven't heard interest in chat on the Bowman filler, so we're not going to throw that up unless we kind of know we can get that thing ready to go for tonight. That would be the goal. The Bundesliga filler's up. It's super cheap. It's halfway home. Oh, man. See Domino's? I know most people are going to trash on even saying Domino's, but they just had stuffed crust pizza.
Yeah, I've tried that.
It's the first time they've ever had a stuffed crust pizza on the menu. That's wild.
Yeah.
Tom's been on it forever.
I mean, that was always a
Stuffed crust
like Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut. Yeah. I know, but like many places, you know, adopted it. That's crazy. In all those years, they never made a stuffed crust.
There's a specialty Mountain Dew at Little Caesars. You know how each place has their own
I didn't know
special kind?
No.
It's pretty new.
I know they're making a hard Mountain Dew. I'm
Oh,
pretty sure I saw that.
Yeah, that's been out there.
Has it?
Yeah.
I thought it was brand new. I thought they were advertising it as brand new.
Plus, it's a new new flavor of it.
Maybe a new type, yeah. Watch the NBA playoffs. One thing that's so frustrating, it's like every shot that goes up, even when they make them, they're like begging for foul calls. It's so wild. I know it's been like that for a long time, but it's just
100 fouls this game because every single one.
it's so annoying to watch. Like, bro, you made the shot and the guy was just like near you on defense. Like, chill out.
They should just tee him up each time. You know, like arms over.
That would be awesome if they started teeing up for
No stop, man.
for foul. It would. That'd be great. Some people are talking about them eliminating the corner three, like the 3-point line won't extend over there.
Yeah, just like
it'll just cut off like
it'll be
at
like
the corners or something, out of bounds or whatever. What do y'all think about that? I mean, the 3-point game is boring to me, so I'd like it, but
no, another three.
dude, they just ran 3 in a row. That all they're doing is how many attempts do they have? Well, check at the end of the quarter. Actually, let's get end of quarter stats. It's so crazy. Dallas won the lottery. That's insane.
Oh my god.
Oh my lord, unbelievable. Unbelievable lottery. Pritchard is so good. He is pretty good. How are his defensive numbers? Anybody know? He just hit 3 in the last minute and a half himself, which means he's gonna jack up 1,000 more. 2-0 Canes. There we go, baby. I'm not a big Caps guy. I don't want the storybook ending of Ovechkin breaking the record and winning the cup same year. That'd be annoying. Town's always looking for a fall. Keep flopping around. Yeah. What did he do to his hand last game? He was all
14 for 3.
Yes, you can shoot 50% again. 14. So they're on pace for 56 threes. Like, ugh, so boring.
I guess you're making 36 of them, and it's not.
Oh no, but it's still boring to watch from my perspective as a fan. You can win, you can smash doing it. It's just boring.
Yeah.
But it's the league. It's not just them. Like the league is just 3-point happy now. Remember the days of like Shaq backing guys down and stuff.
Yeah, the backing down, the just.
Yao Ming in there, like freak came over from China. Was just so big, he could dunk it just standing there and stuff.
Yeah.
And now you got Karl Anthony Towns, who, you know, back in the day would be a guy that's just down on the post.
Yeah.
And he just jacks up threes, you know? it's not super fun
The
for.
good old days.
I
Man.
know the good old days. I mean, and I miss the good old days. Like that was before our time. The good old days of the NBA when guys were like throwing punches and stuff. That stuff was wild. I wish that was like my prime years growing up watching that NBA. But I mean, I watched a little bit of it.
Just get, clotheslined and
Yeah,
it's just a common foul.
common foul, right? Now, and I get like rolling ankles no good, but like if you're in the landing area of 3, you get like a flagrant.
Yeah.
It's like. All right, crew, what are we thinking? We're so close on a few things. Or a couple things at least. The baseball Bowman Jumbo and the Bundesliga Midnight. Haven't put the filler up for Bowman. It's $55. Nobody has been super interested in chat except for Greg sent me a message. Other than that, so I'm not confident in a fill on that, so I don't want to put it up yet. We'd probably put it up tomorrow if wherever it's at, unless it's already full heading into a Wednesday stream. But if we could fill it tonight, we would put it up tonight. 5 to go in that Bundesliga. It's super cheap. $17.99. 21 in the Bowman Hobby Random. 18 in Resurgence PYT. A bunch of cheapies. Any chance to grab the rest of Bowman for a number? What's left? Like 550. Yeah, I don't know what. Let me think about it. We should do wheel spins, but we could just. It's a 550 change. How much is left? 550 and change.
I can do out the exact number if you want.
Yeah, throw them up there for me, or add them up there for me if you can, on your phone or whatever. It'd probably be like 5, TJ. That's without, talking to the boss man. That's just kind of trying to get it to fill. It's like 550, 548. I'd like give it back to you in credit if that works. If you wanted to do it for that number. I don't know if you do, but like you'd grab the teams and I'd throw you like $50 back in credit for future. I know you don't break a ton, but I'm assuming you can find a spot to use it. I still haven't finished my dental implant, TJ. Can you believe that? It failed the first time. Unbelievable. I should have just gone back to you. That was a mistake. Not that they made it fail, I don't think, but. Oh, Sox are getting smoked, huh? 12-0. If I saw that right.
The Rockies lost 21-0.
Yeah, and then they
won a game and then fired.
fired the manager. Was it Bud Black still?
Yeah.
The day after they said that they weren't thinking about firing the manager.
Which always means you're thinking about firing the manager. if they have to ask you if you're thinking about firing the manager.
You're like, no, not a thought. It's just, but But like when it's coming like a day or two later, it's a weird look. Just be like, well, we're always evaluating like everything in the organization. Just say that. TJ, what's up? Did you hear? Did you hear me earlier? Like 500 instead of 548. I would send you 50 in credit if you wanted to grab all those 4 teams. 50 in credit for future. TJ, I don't know if you heard me. Was I muted before? I don't know. I might have been muted. If I was, I apologize. Or you stepped away for a sec. I'm not sure. It's 548 left exactly, I believe, was the number, right? Yep. So if you want to grab them all, we could send you $50 back in break credit just to get it to Phil tonight. That'd be like us giving away a few wheel spins. Eric says, I'll take the Cubbies. It'll still stand. Thanks, Eric. We're down to 3. Be $50 in credit if you want to fill up the last 3. 2 big boys and a small one. After Eric took the 29. 2 big boys and a medium, I'll call it. Down. Bum, bum, bum. Celtics are in a scrappy game right now, looks like, huh? Sorry, just saw this. Bum, 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 bum. Up 6, it looks like. Derek White's just 4 for 4 from 3. Might not have sound on. He might just be typing in chat. I'm not sure. Oh, that's a good call. You want to type it in chat, Lyle? Just in case you don't have sound on. 500? Yeah. Oh, yeah. There you go. You said it. Yeah. If you buy the last, it would be even cheaper than that for the last. The $29 team just went $50 in credit. TJ back. I'll just send you $50 in credit. It would have to be credit based though, so it comes back down the road. That's best for us to give you the best number. So it'd be you spend what is it now? 448 minus was it 29? So 519 and $50 back just to get it so we can get it to go tonight. So you spend 519, I'll send you $50 back if you want to close those last 3 up. We'd love to see it. All right, sounds good. Dom's my guy. Just saw TJ and Dom in the shop. Oh, the implant fail I think you were talking about on It Happens? Yeah. Other 3, I don't know who hit it, but it's just raining. It's unbelievable.
They should have swept.
Oh yeah, I mean
we have 20. They have a chance to be up 20 in 4
straight games and be 2-2 maybe, or 1-3. I mean they're not up 20 yet, but they're on pace to be up 20. Like yeah, technically. Well, that Bundesliga filler, there's only 5 left. It's $17.99, about as cheap as you'll see a filler on our site. Super cheap. The full case of Midnight's right here, actually. There it is, sealed deal. Tops. 6 boxes in there. Midnight's fun stuff. I think it's beautiful. I just like the look of it. Ever since the first Midnight came out, I think it was UFC.
UFC, yeah.
Big UFC guy, and loved the Midnight design.
You watch any of the UFC on Saturday?
Did not, actually. Did not order that one. The card did not look worthy of $80. So TJ, if you wanna just buy all 3 teams, it's like $519. Is it 5?
Yes.
$519. Buy all 3 teams. I'll send you. It's $519. I'll send you $50 in credit because somebody bought the cheapest team that was there, the $29 team. So if you want to just go on the site, can you grab them on the site? Dom's in the house, baby. What's up, Dom? Dom was just scooping some Pokemon at the shop. I love it. You have an account on the site, TJ, right? I think you bought a thing or two in the past.
So.
If you want to just close up buy those last 3 teams, close those out. We'll send you $50 credit, man. Yeah. Yep. Buy the other 3. I'll still send you 50, even though you're spending a little less because the Cubs are off the board. So check those 3 out. Is that you, Dom? What's up, Dom? Clean those 3 off the site, and we'll send you $50 in credit to your account for a future purchase. And then hopefully you just smash in the break as well. It's the second half of a case. The first half did not have any big boys for first Bowmans. We did hit a Caglione auto, which was nice. And who else did we hit besides Cags? We had another non-first Bowman. That was decent.
I don't remember.
Tyler, help me out. 2 decent autos, but not first Bowmans. Cags was nice. And, who just got called up? Was it Kurtz?
Kurtz, yep.
Yeah,
right on cue.
There we go, Tyler.
Right on cue.
I got there, but I asked Tyler who he'd rather have, and he said Cags. Where's the soccer crew at? Bundesliga is close. It's so close for a full case. Bundesliga midnight. We've got the new Chrome Champions League coming out this week. That'll be fun. All right, TJ, Lau's going to send 50 into your account. If you just log in at checkout, you can apply that, or you can use your personal discount code on any future order to apply it. The use apply store credit button should be working. So either way, it gets you there. $50 is coming your way, man. Much love, Dom. Thanks, buddy. I feel like you are part of that decision, Dom. So we appreciate you, dude. Yep, Lau's sending it over. Already did it.
Now, yep.
There we go. All right, I'm gonna clear the board just a second here. Well, I at least gotta get this off because this is confusing. It looks similar, but it's a smaller box and it's only 1 autograph. Let's get the hobby off the table at least. Get these other 3 bad boys. I think we'll leave the rest there. I think we got enough room here. All right, last got to make the team list. It's a natty fill, though, so it'll only take a couple seconds here. Good luck to everybody. Thanks, TJ and Dom.
Thank you, TJ. Thank you.
Camacho texted me. He said he could be the first person to take 3 in Resurgence gets the Alec Baldwin auto.
Oh, it's like this now.
Oh, yeah. Can't fully see. Just gotta go in here. You literally gotta export it, huh? No, thank you guys. Thank you guys. You gotta fully export it, and then you gotta open it. The right one?
Number 2.
Yep. I was just double checking the alphabetic order of everything, make sure it all worked out right on the filter, and then we're ripping. 4 jumbos, baby. 4 jumbos. lovely. Love to see it. Good to go, baby.
There we go.
All right, crew, here we go. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes of 2025 Bowman Jumbo. 3 autos per box. And the thickness of the box, that's how you can tell it's Jumbo versus the Hobby. So should be 3 times 4, 12 autos in this break. It's PYT number 2. Looking for big time. First, Bowman's. Always Bowman big time. We do not show all the paper here. You do get it all. We sort it all. But just for sake of time, we don't show all of it. We're after the chrome, of course. We show you numbered paper. So any numbered paper, definitely you will see exactly what it is. Looks like Nick's just went on the run and cut the double-digit lead in half. So you'll see every chrome card individual. The paper, you will not. So we have a Bundesliga midnight filler. It's just got some cheap teams left. So put up a filler. The filler's super cheap, $17.99. There are 5 filler spots left in that. It's a full seal deal case. Also have Bowman on the site. Random team style. That is a free hobby box break. $29.99 gets you in the door on that. There are what, like 17, 18 left? Or 21?
21.
All right, 3 packs to go here, and then we're checking out box number 1. Good luck here. Made and Pena, Brew Crew, Condon, Rockies, St. Louis got Weatherholt. Bunch of big names here. Who knows who pans out? That's the fun of prospecting. But the big names, McGonigal. We hit McGonigal in our hobby random the other day, I believe. Yeah, we did. Card cam off if you could. All right, crew, here we go. We do skip past the paper until we find numbered paper. We have a refractor here. It is Luis Angel Acuna. It's the red rookie logo to the Mets. You get 2 of these per box. Scott Carr getting the first one. It's an auto. Malcolm Moore for Texas. That is 17 of 150 on the blue first Bowman auto. Renshaw in the house. Grabbing the first auto here. We've got the little reptilian here. It is Basalt. This is the sort of base reptilian. These are unnumbered. Insert here. Harry Ford. Skip past the paper. Got the die cut. These are always upside down. Kobe Mayo, though. Somebody was looking for Max Clark cards in the shop. Jerry was saying earlier. I don't know who, but there's one. Thomas White, he's actually a stud pitcher in the product for Miami. Greg. Insert here. Cooper Pratt. Gary Gill Hill. Kind of a cool name. No numbered paper yet. Insert. There's McGonigal. We got the Detroit spot. Greg did. Purple. It is not an auto. It is Yancel Luis. 19 out of 250. Arizona. Derek. Caldwell's their biggest guy, right? It's colored paper. It is Adrian Del Castillo. 149 out of 299 for Derek. And the Diamondbacks. Ortiz, this kid. What is it? Manny's kid's in here too, right? De La Cruz, Steel of Deal cards. It's cool showing off the card stores. We don't have a card, unfortunately, in the set. Longevity, like almost 40 years now. Cool, though. Little red logo Hurston Waldrep for Rhody. There's Charlie Condon. Colorado spot is Derek Albro. That's what he's searching for. Lucas Ramirez for the Angels. Thank you, Tyler. There's Weather Holtz, one of our big chases. St. Louis, going to TJ and Dom. We need more than that, but I got to start somewhere. Aiden Smith, 118 out of 150 on the blue paper. Tyler is going to like that. That's right, Prince Fielder's good too. Got Ortiz, Manny, Prince Fielder. Cut this deck right at an auto is a refractor auto of Sammy Staffura. 65 out of 499. Stevie Lamb. You go, Stevie Lamb. Little refractor ink coming your way. Do what? One more auto? Bit of blue and a refractor, so be hard pressed to imagine we're getting another. Seen crazier things. What is this? Like a yellow checkerboard. Jared Sundstrom, 57 out of 75. Jared Sundstrom, Derek Albro, yellow checkerboard. Nice looking mechanical paper. The autos are in the same spot every time, it seems, huh? Lucky 7 sluggers. Yancel Villarreal. Villarreal? Houston. Houston always hits. TJ. A little closer love. Not on the teams you're looking for, but it's first Bowman ink coming your way. Kobe Mail. Just got called up, right? What's he doing? He's probably played a few games by now, right? Mail. Oops, this won't insert there. Andrew Vargas. Barrios should be 1 insert left. Yep, it is a Tommy Troy insert. All right, box 1 is in the books. 2 parallel autos, but none of the big boys yet. Any more love coming on that Bundesliga midnight? Anybody watch Breaker's Delight of this stuff? Anybody watched any volume on Breaker's Delight? Bowman 25? Breaker's Delight got the fire or what? You love Breakers, yeah? You be in on it if we had some? Is that what I'm hearing? You watch a ton, yeah? It's good? It tends to be pretty good. Parallels are a bit different. They've got the mosaics. Some cases are absolutely unreal. What's the other basketball game tonight? That's right, man. That's serious. A lot of air has been taken out of that with the Curry injury, huh? DeGrom, we should probably have a red logo in a second. Zach Wheeler first on the sky blue paper, 373 out of 499. And there it is. Isan Kim. We call them geometric, but they look like mosaic. Yeah, they... Oh, Luis Pena, Brew Crew, TJ, and Dom. That's a nice one right there. I wish I had some color and serial numbers on there, but we take those. That was one of our first big boys in the case. Nice spot to get in. TJ, Dom, congrats, guys. Luis Pena. Base ink, baby. Mechanical base. Just like Caldwell. Alejandro Rosario on the Reptilian. All right, let's see if we can get cooking after that one. Sir is McGonagall. Top 100. Caden Dana. The year Judge is having is out of this world so far, huh?
Is still above 400.
Yesterday he went 4 for 5 to go to 409, I think. It's insane. We haven't really talked about him much, but he's out of his mind right now. Are there any Hacker Robinsons yet today? Sir, here, Drew Gilbert. Probably don't have an auto on this deck. It's probably on the other side, the two of them. That's how it's been every time. Teal checkerboard, though. Cody Freeman, 117 out of 125. Texas. Renshaw. It's the same spot on these red logos. So this stuff is, they pack this stuff like the same every time. It feels, at least in this case. I don't know if anybody's been noticing that same consistency elsewhere. Or if you've opened any and have noticed. Sasaki on the die cut. James Wood. Greatness. Loading. We have, yeah, a little purple tweel here. O'Neal Perez, 45 out of 199. The gate. We do. It is Nate Nankill. Oakland striking on this auto. Craig. There you go, Craig. It's a con and base. Number 76. Saw somebody online who was like, "Oh God, the number 93 on the top 100." Yeah, dude, top 100 prospects in the world for Major League Baseball. Like, the guy was like, "Ah, what a low number one." It's like, are you kidding me? What are we doing here? Is this our last auto? Ooh, ooh, both of them smashing. Jesus Mate, 006 out of 250. Good time to hop in and close this thing up, TJ and Dom. Hit both of them. This one's a purple. A base and a purple, the two top prospects for the Brew Crew. Very nice. I think we have, yeah, I'll get a one touch for that. I think we have a couple left. Nice. Brewers absolutely smashing right now. Tyler said we were due. I agreed. It doesn't always happen, but we were due in this case. We had a couple nice autos, but they weren't first in the first half. Feeling pretty good right now. Oh, Max Clark. Someone was just looking in the shop for these Max Clark's cards. 26 out of 199. Detroit. Greg Allen. Is that you, Dom? What a decision, huh? Left the shop and like, you know what? They said they were maybe ripping some Bowman tonight. Let's take a look. This optic box is leaning. There we go. Hey, still got 2 jumbo boxes to go as well, so there's still time for anybody to hit. Let's see what we can do. TJ and Dom, these are one of them's one touch, the purple one, so I'll just stack the other one in the same one touch bag with it, all right? So those will be available in the morning if you so choose to come by tomorrow, you guys. I know you guys stop by the shop quite often, so it'll probably be sorted tomorrow anyways. All the breaks from tonight, whatever breaks. But just in case you want to stop by early, whatever. Anything one touched, we put in bins right away. And I'll just grab the other one at the end of the recap right with it. Easy pull.
13.
I know you're ahead with those updates. Good luck here. We're only halfway through the break, so still plenty of time.
We got 5 left in that cheapy Bundesliga
Cheapy
midnight.
Bundesliga. Damn, we need somebody to swoop in. One of the cheapest fillers you'll see on the set. What was that? I just saw a boo that then disappeared. Oh, boom.
Boom.
It said boo at first. Did you retract that? I think you did. I don't think the software doesn't show it. Go check the tape. Check the live stream. Yep. Thought I saw that boo. Can't get it past me. I thought it was booing the Celtics having a 13-point lead. I was like, oof.
Like, not
Damn.
enough.
Chat's not going to like that. Drew Thorpe on the red logo. We got Speckle right behind here. It is Javier Magallan. 28 out of 299 on the Magallan Chai Sox auto. Rhody. It's all good. We don't judge here. This is like Planet Fitness. Jose Perella, judgment free zone. Blue paper. Jose Ramirez, 110 out of 150. This guy's just a monster. He's such a good ball player. What do you guys think? Do you think the winner of tonight's game wins the series? I think I asked earlier. I don't know if anybody answered. I might have missed it if anybody did. In the Celtics-Knicks, I feel like the winner wins the series, but, I mean, plenty of time to go, especially if it's only 2-2. But
If the Knicks don't win one at home, then no.
6 at home, though. After 2-2 split.
When they lose in Boston.
Judges, Chamber of Cards.
5 and 7, but nope.
There was a card behind that, but it was not. Insert here of Spencer Jones. Blue lava here. Jose Perdomo, 62 out of 250. Young kid for the Braves. Rhody. Selamair. Devers does not want to play first base. So that thing's turned into a debacle. John Henry flew out to the road trip to meet with him to talk about it. This stuff's wild.
He did go 4 for 4.
Oh, he's been hitting well lately. Adrian Del Castillo. D-backs. Going to Dirk. No, he's been hitting the ball right now. He's been smashing. But like the guys that they're playing at first base right now are not good. So if he could just now I don't think he'd be good at first base because he wasn't great at third base. But Speckle here is Mitch Jett, 94 of 299. Pirates, the Buccos. Greg. Cavs Pacers last night. Yeah, I'm kind of with you there as well. Jacob Bresnahan, 32 out of 250, purple paper. That game was wild. I mean, I did not expect the Pacers to absolutely smash them. And it wasn't like, oh, well, Mitchell went out. They were getting smashed when Mitchell was in. Jesus Lopez, 216 out of 499 on the refractor auto. Texas doing all right here, Renshaw. DeBarge, Torres, Mariano, Rayner, and Clausen. Insert here is DeBarge. Shorio's Future Stars Collectibles Shop. Insert here Connor Griffin. And I cut it again at an auto. Here it is. It is a base Ricardo Yan, Arizona. Derek. It's not Slade, but it is a first Bowman auto coming your way. All right. We got Schwellenbach on the inserts. Insert here. Kurtz called up super early in his career. Rookie. your favorites. Corey Freeman should have an insert here. It is an Edgar Quero top 100. All right, one box left. Here we go, crew. One box left.
Goes down to 4 teams. Joe Hernandez grabbed the spot.
Thanks,
you,
Joe. Score of the hockey game, chat. That's that. Nothing. Canes. What's the other hockey game tonight? Is it? No, it's Vegas, right? Vegas needs that win. They're screwed. I'll tell you this. 4 seconds left after they blew the lead late to win and not go to overtime. A deflection, Draisaitl just put it in. It's not going in at all. He was trying to make a defensive play though, like at last second. And good old former Bruin, Riley Smith. He's been good since he left the Bruins. Sagan was pretty good after he left the Bruins. Who else? Blake Wheeler. Wheeler and Riley Smith really came into their own. Like Sagan was already pretty good with the Bruins, but Wheeler and Riley Smith hurt a little bit. 2-0 at second intermission. All right, thank you. Celtics are up, what, 11 at the break? I don't know what the goalie for Edmonton was thinking. Don't leave the net. Yeah. Easy to judge from the couch, though, as always in sports, right?
Nope. I could have done that. And I'm not athletic at all.
I couldn't even stand on the skates, so.
That's true.
I've never been on skates. Lime green paper, Pete Alonso, 174 out of 399. He's having a phenomenal year this year. Unbelievable. Jackson Joby. Oh, we have an orange insert, it looks like. Joby on the red logo for Detroit. Greg. The orange insert. Ooh, Connor Griffin, VIP orange auto. All right, we'll take that. This is one of the top kids for the Pirates. It's not his first or anything, but Greg, that's a nice card. Super streaky on the auto. Can't grade that one, that's for sure. But that's pretty sick. 16 of 25. Nice hit, Greg. Can't grade it on the center either with the new standards, left to right. That's a nice card, though. Very nice. Anderson Brito. Yeah, Griffin's literally a Bowman draft, one of the chases in Bowman draft. So it's still not far removed from his first Bowman chase. That's a nice hit. A lot of cards out there. Order in. What do we got left? Skis. Treasure trove.
Jake with 2 filler spots.
Jake with 2 filler spots. Thanks, Jake. That is super close now. Who's helping fill it? Condon's Colorado Card Cave. That's a cool shop name. I like that. What's your LCS? The Colorado Card Cave. That's sick. To our insert here, PJ Marlando. We should probably just have our 2 autos on the other side here in a second. Gold here. Caleb Lomavita on the yellow, 21 out of 75. Washington in on the love here, Joe. Lomavita. Go, Joe. Red logo, Thomas Sagesi. Mate on the base. Showtime showcase for Otani. Paney on the base. Some green paper. It is Bo Walker, 89 out of 399. Dirt. So should have 2 autos left. Camden, what's up, buddy? Trying to fill up the last little bit on a cheap. Ooh, is this a black? Ooh, it's probably an auto, too. Good luck here. Black checkerboard. Aaron Estrada, 5 of 10. What's the deal with this kid? Because this is about as low as it gets. Anybody know anything about him? Oh, he's a small 5'8", 142. Jeez.
142, my God.
Yeah, I wish. That is sick though. 5 of 10, black checkerboard, first Bowman ink. He's got Baltimore Joe. Look at that thing.
Loaded box.
That's right, with the orange already. The last auto's got to be a base, right? They're not gonna hook us up. Maybe it's got the super. Maybe it's an out of 25 and out of 10, and we just scale down to the super. Yeah, it's nasty. Calcio. Last little bit here. I think we're due one more auto, right? So let's see what we got. Probably coming up soon. Nissan Helicunia right here. It is Gregory Barrios, Tampa. Tyler, GB. Barrios. Our last auto of the break. Not a bad little Forex. Obviously heavy on the Milwaukee, but some low number ink as well. DeBarge, we'll take it. 87 out of 49. A little bonus refractor right at the end here, Minnesota. Joe. And last little bits, just to take hints. Take care of this purple real quick. Recap coming in hot. Just a sec, no 101 hit, so we are officially bumping the bounty from 50 to 65. Hopefully heading into that Bundesliga in a second. Pats have a crappy home schedule this year. They have a bunch of bum teams coming in. Maybe we'll see some wins. I don't know. Maybe not. Are you off? Yep. All right, crew, here it is. Recap 2025 Bowman Baseball. This is Jumbo 4-box PYT number 2. Much love on the fill. Here it is. Kobe Mayo. We got some paper. Numbered Wheeler 499, Bo Walker 399, Alonso as well, Castillo 299, Bresnahan 250, 199, Tweel, O'Neill Perez, Aiden Smith, and Jose Ramirez on the Blues out of 150. Some base, some unnumbered stuff, Pena, Mate, until we find the numbered mixed in. Louth recaps are just like they have Easter eggs in them, you know? Like things that you're hunting for. All our red logos here, 2 per box. Brito, Perella, Rosario, and Basalo on the unnumbered Reptilians. This is chrome numbered stuff. Mitch Jeb, 299. Perdomo, 250. Luis, 250. Max Clark, 199. Cody Freeman, 125. Loma Vita, 75. Sundstrom, 75. Checkerboard. Auto, some nice ones here. Is one Estrada listed on eBay for 1.5 or best offer? The black. Here we go. Autos. Barrios, Jan, Nankiel, Pena, very nice. Villarreal, Jesus Lopez, 499. DeBarge, 499. Staffer, 499. Magallan, 299. Malcolm Moore, 150. Connor Griffin, VIP out of 25, really nice. Estrada, Baltimore, 5 of 10. Black checkerboard, also very nice. And Jesus Mate to go with his teammates. Teammate was the base. He's got the purple out of 250. TJ and Dom swooping in, hitting both Brewers prospects. Congrats on those, fellas. Much love on the fill. PYT number 2 of Jumbo Bowman is officially in the books. Much love. Bump that bounty. 65. Boom. All right, crew. We are super close on this filler. 2 left on our filler, and I think what just went?
A
Couple optics down to 21 on optic. Let me adjust that real quick. 21. There we go. Let me adjust this real quick. For the names that were here, I'd say a pretty good case. Mate, Kurtz, Caglione, Griffin. Yeah, and don't forget Pena. Pena's a big name too. So yeah, I'd say overall, I agree. Pretty solid. Couple photos real quick. Want to close up those last two. Last two Bundesligas. Super cheap. As cheap as a filler as you'll see on our site. $17.99. Just need 2 to go. And the case goes. Full case, 6 boxes. Dom, eventually this card you hit is going to be the thumbnail of the video once we get it uploaded and stuff after a little bit. These are both going in the same bag, just as a reminder for you guys, so they'll both be in there. Not sure. It's good stuff, but not sure. It's a good question. Why optics taking so long? Downtown, a Raider rookie chase. Obviously, the big boys don't have autos in the Panini stuff, but I mean we've already done some optic breaks. And downtowns, everybody's got downtowns. All the big boys. So you got the new edition uptowns. Things there, we're ready to go for a live sort. What's up? Is that Dave Matthews Band 2004? What's up, DM? And Chromed, how we doing tonight? Ooh. All right, who wants to help us out? Full case right here. Cheap filler. Cheap teams, cheap filler. Full case. Maybe smash a 1-on-1 on the filler. If you get the 1 spot. For an extra $65. Yeah, off of a $17.99 spot. Who knows? Let's see, what do we got? So Sox got absolutely smashed. Still intermission over there. Minnesota has to win tonight. I know it's in Golden State, but who knows when Curry's back. If he's back soon, you got to go up 3-1. So the final 4 could be, hear me out, the Celtics are down 2-1. It could be Knicks, Pacers, Timberwolves, Thunder.
That would be a nightmare for them.
Yeah, if that's well, Knicks. Knicks are a big draw.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Knicks are
Yeah.
big. But yeah, outside of that, but OKC would become a huge favorite in my opinion with that Final Four.
Oh, definitely.
Like, I mean, they were a favorite going into it all, but like huge favorite with those three teams alongside them. Now, hopefully, it's Celtics for
Yeah,
my fandom,
with,
but
with Cavs and Celtics gone. Yeah, definitely.
right, Cavs and Celtics gone, and then in the West, Minnesota coming in. I mean, that would be that'd be a crazy Final Four. Now, like I said, hopefully Celtics get the job done tonight, get the job done in the series, and they're in the Final Four. That's the goal, but just in theory, could be that. I mean, Denver's still alive. It's 2-2. I think they needed to win yesterday.
I mean, that game was theirs, and they just couldn't score.
Yeah, their fourth quarter was tough. They looked good in the third quarter, and the fourth quarter things started to get a little ugly. Last two games, Jokic hasn't shot well. Murray did not put up much for points, and he only had like 15 or 17 points or something. He's got to be better than that.
Porter's been terrible.
I know, but he's like on one shoulder. Apparently his left shoulder, he can barely raise his arm.
But he's still jacking up shots like he's.
He's hit some big ones. He's hit a couple of big ones. Who's been great is what's his name, Aaron Gordon.
Yeah, he's been fantastic.
Not just clutch, but he's just been good in general. He's a hustle player too, though. Like he'll get boards that other guys will just start running down the other end of the court to play defense. How about Dallas getting the #1 pick? Oh yeah, we were reacting live to it. It's crazy.
Absolutely terrible.
Conspiracy theories got to be galore, right? Hey, we need another superstar. LeBron's getting old. We need a superstar in LA. Like, get Luka over there. We'll hook you up with Cooper Flag. I can't wait to read stuff tonight when I go home. It's gonna be so funny. It's gotta be great on the internet right now about that. I was rooting for it. I don't know if it was on stream or right before we got started, but I was telling Alth, I was like, here it comes. Watch this Minnesota because we're looking at percentages. And I was like, after getting rid of Luka, all of a sudden.
Some respect.
Put some respect on mine. Already a bunch of Nico Harrison memes out there. Love it. Absolutely love it. It's so good. Too good. Can't wait for Nico Harrison to trade Cooper Flag first time he cracks a beer open. Twitter, X, whatever it is. People going up. So good.
Nico not picking Flag would be the funniest
I know.
thing.
That would be so fun. We got 2 left in this filler for the full case. Cheap, $17.99.
Oh.
Sean says, let's do it, baby. Thanks, Sean.
Thanks, Sean.
We'll get that ready. And we will rip Midnight Bundesliga. Bundesliga is coming right up. Bundesliga midnight. Sworn tried the McDonald's chicken, what are they, McCrispy strips?
Alright, so it's pretty much just like long McNuggets, basically.
No, it's different from McNuggets, like the breading and stuff. He said they were only okay. He said Chick-fil-A's are superior, and he said KFC's chicken tenders are delicious.
Oh.
Can anybody attest to any of that? I need a ranking. I'm guessing it's like, is it Chick-fil-A? Do they have strips or just nuggets? I think they have just like the chunk nuggets, right?
I don't know, but have you tried Raising Cane's?
No, but we don't have that around here, right?
There's two in Warwick. Well,
are
there's
they? Yeah.
one Warwick, one by Old Town Hall Lanes.
All right, well, I'm not going to include that one just because it wasn't on my mind yet, and it's not close enough. Chick-fil-A, which is, they're putting one in the showcase lot from what I understand. That's the new construction there, is Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A's nuggets or tenders, whatever they have. McDonald's new tenders, if anybody's tried them. And KFC's tenders. I need a power rankings. I don't really eat fast food much anymore, but I do like me some chicken. Doesn't look like I don't eat fast food, but... He's getting us ready for this. He's getting the filler lined up. He's got the team list ready. This might be our last break of the night based on what's going on the site, so enjoy with us here. We'll see if anything goes wild in the meantime. Bottom left, maybe? Yeah, that works, right? Yeah, that's good. You good?
I'm good.
All right, crew, here we are. We have a full seal deal case of Bundesliga Midnight 24-25. We have a serial number, card number filler for all the teams with orange next to them on the left there, so we're going to do a dice roll for that. 3 and 3, 6 times. How this works is all cards are to hit for those teams. Owns the appropriate number. Popeyes. Is this hockey card? What's up, hockey? Popeyes is in the province size smaller. Used to be.
You're on Bald Hill.
Oh, Bald Hill, huh? Distracted. These are 6 boxes of midnight.
6 times. I got Joe down to Jake. Got Joe with the 2 spot, Jake with the 8 spot.
Serial number, card number filler, all teams with orange next to them. Any cards that are hit, go to whoever has the appropriate number. If it's serial numbered, it's last digit of left side, so a card numbered 17 of 99, we'll go to the 7 spot. As an example, if it's not serial number, we go to the checklist number. For example, card 128 on the checklist would go to the 8 spots. These are going to be a little thicker mouth all over the place. Chick-fil-A is best and don't sleep on. Shake Shack's burgers, I think, are delicious. Now, to get that when I visit Bailey in Philadelphia.
Big Shack's in Garden City.
Oh, is it now?
You just live so far away that you're
I know.
out of touch with all the great fast food places.
Which is probably a good thing. This doesn't slide out very easily from this cardboard thing, so I'm going to rip it open, maybe. Still doesn't want to.
Yes, we have 2 of them, Camden.
I didn't even know that, Camden, until just now. Is that the GOAT, in your opinion? I guess I just got to go a little harder on the...
I'm not big on their fries, but the chicken is pretty good. Texas toast.
Texas toast from fast food trash.
No, come on.
All right, I don't know if this is going to have teams on it, so I might have to bear with me here. Basketball did not. It looks like it does, so that's good. Or at least something does. Card Cammy. Merlin Rule. Does this have it on the back? It does not. Shocker. Nope. Oh, Freiburg. So we've got. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I don't know all the logos on Bundesliga. Looks like Freiburg. Is that him right behind it? Yeah, it is. On this like red.
Yeah.
So Freiburg. This one is going to the 2 spots unnumbered. So it's going to the 2 spot Joe in the filler. And this one is also going 2 spots. So it's just like a multicolor variant. Grid, is there a grid on that? Yeah, there's different color. Or is it a silver? I don't know. Either way, it's going to 2 spot because I don't see a number on it. Kimmich. That's going to Bayern. Do you know Kimmich? Picking Chick-fil-A over Canes' wild behavior. Lunar Legends. Who's got Bayern anyway? Somebody took him. Camden does. 28 out of 49 is Bayern as well. Oliver Kahn. Lunar Legends. Goalie love. Camden. Autos, or at least an auto. It is Victor. How's this Bayer? Celestial Midnight Symphony, 41 of 99. Bayer Leverkusen. That is, where are they? Leverkusen, Camden. Camden's gonna love that. There you go, Camden. Great lemonade, Canes. Jeez, I gotta try some of this stuff. Adam Hlozek, 17 out of 75. Man, this is logo testing, which is not good for me. Hoffenheim. Eric. We need an Arby's around here.
Yeah. Definitely.
Antonio Nusa. That's Leipzig. Sean. Monroe's Hot Chicken, but if I'm traveling, Canes is good. 36 out of 49 on the Nusa. And Bernd Schneider. That's Bayer Leverkusen again. 114 out of 149. Horizon Signature Legends. I like the look of this stuff. Do you guys like the look of this stuff? I really do. Bayer Leverkusen. That is, we have him as Leverkusen. Camden again. Camden, nice first box start for you there, huh? Celtics, Knicks are coming back a little here. Let's see if I can cut through this time. So I can actually get into the box. User error there. There we go. Kansas is special, especially the sauce. I love it. Dairy Queen is good. Oh, so Camden's bringing up the sauce too. Are you not using sauce? Kaishu Sand. I'll have to get a sand. Look up for me. I do not know. That's 05. I should know. No, Kaishu Sand.
No, so
Mines.
That's why. So no.
Oh, is it Sano? Oh, geez, yeah, I can't read. Mines, we have them as mines in there. That's in the filler. That's going to the 6th spot, 66. Going to Sean Bush now. Shinji Kagawa. This is going to Dortmund. Lunar Legends. Dortmund is Joe. Out of 25 on this next one is Alejandro Grimaldo. Is that Bayer again? Bayer Leverkusen is doing well. Oh, this thing looks sick. Whatever this is, it's got like smoky clouds in the back. Out of 49. It is Noah Adebolu. This is Freiburg, right? This is Freiburg's goalie. Do I have that right? Adebolu? I think so. Yep, Freiburg. Freiburg is in the filler, so that's going to the 7th spot. It's going to Eric. Horizon Signatures, Tim Kleindienst. Got a team back here. Mönchengladbach. Eric. Behind that is Alejandro Grimaldo. Leverkusen again. 22 out of 75. And behind that last card is Stefan Keibling. 105 out of 149. Man, Leverkusen is all over this, huh? I think this stuff looks fire, though. This is it's kind of the sexiest midnight they've made, in my opinion. See if I can just peel back here. Much better. 2 down, still 4 to go. Ooh, little rookie love. Leopold Kerfeld? Kerfeld look up, Love. Union Berlin, I think. I think that's Union Berlin. Sean, if it is.
Garrett Holtman?
No, Leopold Gerfeld. Or Querfeld. Querfeld.
Berlin. Yeah. Union Berlin.
Garrett Holtman. Looking up. Who are you just looking up? This guy?
Yeah.
You got a team for this guy? Yeah.
Bochum.
Bochum, that is in the filler. Get your card number on this. It is 11. It's going to the 1 spot. Sean. Angelo Stiller. 22 out of 49. Mouth, help me out. I'm trying to look at that. Anthony would be giving me a hard time right now. Stuttgart. Jake. He can't give me a hard time. He hasn't been in stream in like a year. Timeless Tides. Gregor Kobel. 37 out of 49. Dortmund. This looks really nice. Like, kind of like a white parallel. That looks sweet. Joe. Horizon Signatures 1 of 5. Lavro Meyer. That thing is that little Wolfsburg action there. 105. Look at that thing.
Wolfsburg.
Yep. Eric. Nice card, Eric. Out of 99 here. We're going to Bayern. We're going to Lucio. What is this? What's the video game with Lucio in it? Horizon Signature Legends, 15 of 99. Lucio. Bayern is Camden. And out of 149 here, we have Fence Dardai. Right back to Wolfsburg. 131 out of 149 on the rookie ink. Wingstop? Didn't there used to be one in the Town Hall Plaza?
I believe so. Or
In Johnston?
Change names like a bunch.
Celtics are only up 6 now, huh? Actually, why am I doing this? I'm just peeling back. Alright, we're halfway home, crew. Halfway home. Frank Honorat. I need some assistance, Sloth, when you get back. Monch, maybe? Honorat. Honorat. I think it's Monch.
Yep.
Alright, I'll try and recognize that logo. Vertical panic. Sabitzer out of 49. The next one's out of 12. Rookie out of 12. Dortmund. Rookie out of 12 coming up next. It is Mohamed Amoura. Wolfsburg's heating up. Look at this shimmer. It's nice. Wolfsburg, Eric. Out of 25 on this little wilderness backdrop here. Julian Brandt, Dortmund. Midnight Nightfall. 19 of 25. Sexy looking cards here. Dortmund, Joe. Horizon Signatures, 5 of 25. Vigo, Gabel. Is that a little RB Leipzig? Little rookie? Like, anybody know anything about this kid? Is this kid supposed to be, like, legit or what? I don't know anything about the Bundesliga rookies, to be honest with you. Leopold Kerfelds. We just looked this guy up, didn't we? What was this guy again? Kerfeld? We definitely just looked him up, but now he goes, 26 out of 49. Union Berlin, Sean. And out of 149, Nadim Amiri. 142 out of 149. Mines in the filler. 2-spot, Joe. You sold Lucio Auto today? Good replacement? Nice. What's the Blizzard game I'm thinking of? The Lucio character. I don't Fortnite stuck in my head just because Fortnite's so damn popular.
Blizzard.
But it's Blizzard game. He's in Heroes of the Storm game. I was trying to think of it. Overwatch. Alright, Overwatch. João Paulinho on the Bayern. Out of 25. Oh, him again. Why not? Out of 49. We just did this, didn't we? Union Berlin, yeah. Kevin Volland, Midnight Nightfall. 8 of 49. Union.
Yep.
That is going to Sean. Midnight Dream Chaser. This got to be a case hit, I bet. Kiki Top. I think that's probably a caser. I don't know. I could be wrong. But it's going over to Werder Bremen, which is in the filler. I need a card number on that. I'll take it in a second. I'll get your card number on that one as soon as these autos are done. Khan Uzun, Celestial Midnight Symphony. 21 out of 75 for Frankfurt. Steven. Out of 75 behind that is Amadou Haidara. RB Leipzig. So this is like a bonus auto, like the first box did. 50 out of 75, RB Leipzig. Sean. Out of 99, Rocco Reitz. Monch, right? Do I have that right? Come on. Yeah, I actually paid attention to the logo. There we go. Monch, Eric. RR. And then out of 149, Antonio Nusa. RB Leipzig with a Nusa auto. RB Leipzig's doing all right there, Sean. Kiki Top, Dreamcatcher 6 on the inserts. I don't know if it's case or not, but it's an inserts 6 in a filler team. It's going to Sean. We're up 2. There they go. Gotta open this. It'll be wonderful. There we go. Ugh. All right, last box crew. We got your big old recap. Last got everything all topped over there. Empty. And here it is. Singular pack. Still stick. It's got an Enzo Malat, 67 out of 75. Little patch auto right out the gates. Stuttgart, Jake with the only mem auto in the break. It looks like, yeah.
Yep.
Go Jake. Leipzig, Schläger. Is it going to be him right behind him again? Nope. It is Paul Neville. That Mines 05? Is it? I think it's Mines, yeah. Yeah, there is. FC Mines, that's in the filler. So card number on the back of this is 70, 0 spot. Steven. Gene UL, Belosian, 43 out of 49. Bayer. That is Camden, right? Leverkusen? Yes, sir. Out of 49 behind that, it's Robert Andrich. Right back to you, Camden. Danny DeWitt. Yeah, it is Bochum. That is not numbered. I gotta check the card number on that. This one actually might only be initials, so this might be a random. And then out of 99 in the back is Aryon Ibrahimovic. 45 out of 99. Relation or what? Bayern? 45 of 99. Camden. It's gotta be a relation, right? Yeah, I believe this is only initials on the checklist as well. We will double check. Horizon signatures, Danny DeWitt. Wow, if you have a checklist handy. I'm pretty sure the autos are just searches others. That's the one.
Horizon signatures.
Horizon signatures, yeah.
Looks like it's initials.
Just initials. All right, so we got a random there. Put that one aside for a random in just a second. No relation? Damn. Tried to make one up. Air balls on 3 is good. Auto focus for the dice roll real quick. I guess I almost knocked the camera off the pedestal. I got to set up for that random. You just put names in there, and we'll label this one. Good to go. All right, crew. This one is a filler team. DeWitt, and no serial number, no checklist number. It is initials for the autograph on the checklist. So here it is. We're going 7 times. Name on top is taking home the Danny DeWitt Horizon Signatures Auto.
7 times.
It is Steven. Thank you, Steven, for helping out in the filler. And there you go. You're taking this home on the random. I'll leave that aside. We'll put it in the rest of the recap. Or I'll put it at the end. That's fine. Tie game. All right, Chris is recap of 24-25 Bundesliga Midnight Full Case PYT number 1. Much love on the fill. Thank you very much. Schlager, Paulinia, Honorat, Kerfeld, Sano, Rule, Nebel, Holtman, Rule, Kagawa, Kimmich, out of 49 here, Belosian, Andrich, Ballance, Kahn, Stiller, Kobel, Sabitzer, and Adabula. Washington goal, 3-2 Carolina. Oh, wow. Getting tight, huh? Paulinia out of 25. Brandt out of 25. Grimaldo out of 25. Amora out of 12. And the Midnight Dream Chasers, Kiki Top. Autos, here we go, out of 75 Malats. Out of 149, Nusa. Amiri out of 149. Out of 99, Reitz. Out of 99, Ibrahimovic. Out of 99, Victor. Out of 99, Lucio. Uzun out of 75. Out of 75, Haidara. Grimaldo out of 75. Out of 75, Halozek. And out of 149, Dardai. Still a little more. Out of 149, Schneider. Keebling out of 149. Out of 49, Kerfeld. Did I already do these? Nurse. No, Nusa we hit twice, yeah. Gebel and Meyer out of 5. And then in the random, this went to Stephen Cockrell on the Danny DeWitt. All right, crew. Appreciate the fill. Bundesliga Midnight is officially in the books. No 101. We did hit 9 out of 5. So let's change this. to A, B. Alright, crew. Let's take a look. Anything go crazy during that? Take that off the site. It's broken. Carolina to the power plays. Killed off the rest of that time left. Can't be much time left in that game, right? 10 minutes or so? Let's check. Let's take a quick look. Celtics down 3 after 3. Crazy. Oh, less than that. 5 minutes left. Dun, dun, dun. We have Bowman random, NT random, serial number, Optic football random teamer, Heritage, PYT, and Resurgence football. 18 left on the PYT, so nothing went during that Bundesliga break, unfortunately. So we might be donezo for the night. Over here real quick. Boom. Alright, those 4 things, and what am I missing? Oh, the baseball. So we have the jumbo boxes out for the break. There you have it, crew. Those are the 5 breaks still on that site. These balls 20 ounces? No, 23. We're live again on Wednesday. It is not release day yet for Chrome UEFA. That is unfortunately a Thursday release, which means we will have that for Friday because we're not live on Thursdays. I'm sure that's so they can do their day early Fanatics Live rips, if I had to guess. Unfortunately, that's the way the cookie crumbles right now with some of that stuff. But yeah, we will have some of that this week for the soccer crew since we just finished the soccer break. Probably have some more Bowman PYT up on the site. Maybe Breakers Delight for Wednesday. So keep an eye out for that. We have that Resurgence up there, which was absolute fire the other night. So hopefully we can rip that in the near future. That Optic creeped down a few spots today. The Heritage has been slowly creeping down, but we have still not ripped that. And the NT is at 16. Bat Knob Bounty is reset at 100, but those are super rare. We happened to hit one on our first box this year. It took us 3 years to hit one previously. But, yeah, so we'll add a couple things to the site for Wednesday. I don't know if we'll have a soccer specifically, unless we just put up the Chrome early. But we will figure that out for y'all in the near future. And it looks like that will do it for tonight, since we're still at the same spot with all the breaks as we were a little bit ago. But that was fun. We had some talk about mulching. We had some talk about fast food chicken and sauces. We had talk about Dallas winning the NBA draft, so we did talk sports as well.
Unbelievable.
Talking NHL and NBA playoffs. We've got Spurs got the 2 pick too, right?
Damn. Yeah. Kiki.
Kyler.
Yeah.
Cuyler. Old school.
Kueller.
Yeah, Kyler. I don't know how to pronounce it, Jake, but that guy. Carolina just scored 3 minutes ago to go up 2. That's
Kai. Rhymes with I. Kai.
Oh, Kai. Not Kiki. Kai. No pronunciation on the last name, though. Those are the ones you gotta listen to.
Yeah.
Trash. Little 3-on-1 Carolina just scored on. 3-on-1, 2-ish. Yeah, it was on Wednesday. I missed it too. Soren pulls the heat, though. He pulled that and a different 101 for the regular 101 bounty, and then Friday we pulled a different 101 in soccer, in EPL Prism, a 101 insert, Black Shimmer. No 101 tonight, so we had 2 nights in a row hitting the 101, so now it's starting to build up. We got up $30 today, $80 on that one. We're live on Wednesday. We will have a couple things up on the site on Tuesday, which is tomorrow, and Soren and I will be back together. We haven't been together for 2 weeks now. So we'll be back together here for breaks on Wednesday. Much love, everybody. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Thanks for supporting in the breaks, in the chats, in the community in general. Trade night is this weekend, Saturday, 4 to 8, I believe. 4 to 8 p.m. Saturday at the shop. So if you want to stop by, make some deals. The shop is also open during trade night, so you can always buy stuff as well. And you can drop off stuff for grading if you'd like. Have a great night. Hopefully the Celtics can pull us out. Who knows? Maybe they're just toast. We'll see. By the end of the night, we'll have a better idea.